yeah, as from our experience, that what I said before is that if you can have very high qualified technical people, and that's nice if they work in a lab or if they work behind a desk. But for serving customers, you need people with the right attitude, and then and that's where Jobortunity is very strong. They train people in how to have the right attitude to the job, to keeping a job, and towards their clients. And that I always say to people that okay, this is the only training institute who has that point of view in the area. I don't not even only in the area. There are not many training institutes because everybody is more focused on the technical skills, and that technical skills. If somebody has the good attitude for this is what I want, then the skills they will learn automatically. We work with a few other training institutions, and then for the staff we train to work with the clients, so who are get a face. Then most of the time we put Jobortunity students there because they still have a better way of handling themselves or carrying themselves, you can say like that.
For me, it's little finger.
Okay, why little finger?
Yeah, because in little finger, I learned from Jobortunity that you have to take little but smart step. That's the meaning of the little finger. So through little finger, when I was at job, no matter how much I'm being paid, but it's little and it can make me move from one place to another place.
Be positive, have a direction, stand out, be loyal, take small steps.
This one.
The middle finger.
Stand out and be proud.
Why is that important for you?
It's important for me because when you have a little things, you can share with someone, with your boss, and everyone who you think that he can make you to feel good. And when you have some things, it makes that person to look you at that you have someone in your heart or in your mind that can make you to stand out and to be proud of it.
Wow. That I just use it because when we are having talks with the staff, I just use it and say, okay, this went not so well. Which finger did you miss now? And then in that way, I use it for communicating with the Jobortunity students. If people say, yes, I have the ambition, it's okay, then you have to realize that you have to do something for it and that you have to stand out much more than others because, it's otherwise, why would I choose for that guy and not for you? Yeah. So we look at people who are more motivated, who walk that little step faster to reach their goals. I would say that and that's changing a little bit already, but how do you say that? Your loyalty. Nee. If you did something wrong, you take your responsibility. And here we notice if you do something wrong, you say sorry and it's okay. Hey, and so, how do you call it? Your meer verantwoordelijkheid, more responsibility in the job for what you are doing. And that would be a attitude which would come from Europe. I mean, if you in Holland, if you do something wrong in your job, you're ashamed, I suppose. and here it's but you always say mistakes can happen. Yeah, but not every day, right? Not every time the same. The self-esteem of doing the job right and not making mistakes. And if you make a mistake, to own your mistake.
Yeah, it's helping me. I can say it's helping me much because it just give me a steps where because before before I did not join the Jobortunity, I was doing nothing, and I did not have any direction. But for now, I have direction, so I can focus on. I have many plans through my job, and let's say through Jobortunity, because after Jobortunity I just get a job. So through this job, I have direction that I can just plan. Now I can just do this. I can do this in this year or next year because I have the job. So through Jobortunity can make me have more steps in my life, and I can just have planning in my life that I have to live like this because I have job. So through Jobortunity. So
First, Jobortunity helped me a lot because now I see in my future, in the present future, I have goals and a direction, which makes me to stand and say that I have learning this and this at Jobortunity, and it makes me to be more to continue more and more to learning about things and to have some things which can make you to know what to do now and what to do tomorrow, because the opportunity they give me a lot of things to learn and to know in my future.
let's say I was already do that for advise some students who have been already study about Jobortunity. So I was already advised more than I think 3 days. I think 3 already. That's they already come and they learn about Jobortunity, and they have been now they are already, some of them they have jobs, but I think one of him do not have job, but he know how to find a job, because when you study about you study in Jobortunity college, you can know how to quit a job, how to respect your job, how to control your job, and how.
Some of them I've already told them to come to Jobortunity in order to learning it and to get jobs to help their lives and their families and everything. But they don't know how to control that job to give more advantage in order to upgrade. But I stand up and teach those people some fingers, and they understand it. Actually, I doing some small business at the market, Tengeru. Then I finished my studies secondary. Then I heard the things about the learning to Jobortunity, and it made me to impress and go.
Before, I have my friend who was already study Jobortunity, and he was working at Onsia Lodge. So he was the one who explained me about the Jobortunity, and I was being impressed to just go there and study. So that's why I was take a form and just join Jobortunity, because I was here about Jobortunity, and say maybe because of I can afford to pay the 75 shillings, which has the fees. So I would just join because of the impression of that Mr. Barak, I think. Yeah.
I think that it's important, but I already tackled that part, that students know where they are wanting to work, in which sector they are choosing for tourism. That tourism is not about 9 to 5, and it's not about every week the same day off, the same schedule. When it's busy, you work hard. When it's not busy, you relax better. And that thing that when students, they have to be aware of what they choose. Also, we get before, when we got students, the idea was that they get training in different departments. For us, we said no, we want the students very much to think for themselves where they want to be in the next coming 5 years. Because why would we train somebody in kitchen if they don't have the ambition to work in the kitchen? Right? And why do we so? And all the other way around, of course. So we always try to, for a student to know. We always have a little interview and now to know what is your goal and your dream. How do you see yourself in so many years? So and then we can see what we as a company can contribute to that. Right? So in that way, I think it's an opportunity that they could focus. That's my idea. Focus very much on what is the ideals of the student, because we get many. Also, not only Jobortunity students, many people. Yeah, can I work at your company? I'm applying for a job. So okay, what do you want to do? Doesn't matter any job. Then I think nobody doesn't matter any job. Everybody needs to have a preference. Because otherwise it will be the job for having a job, and tourism is not a job for having a job, because you have to have a little bit extra passion of serving, of helping clients.